Good Sunday morning, everyone. We are continuing to follow some major breaking news out of Texas and Ohio this morning. I'm Caitlin Francis. We will be breaking into our newscast in just a few seconds for a special report after two mass shootings in less than 24 hours across the country. At least 20 people are dead in El Paso, Texas. 9 people are dead in Dayton, Ohio. We're going to take a listen now for those new details and updates from CBS News.
This is a CBS News special report.
All right, we're going to move on this morning. These deadly shootings are now highlighting a growing need for communities to prepare for these kinds of situations. A municipality here in Virginia is doing just that. Henrico Police held an emergency active shooter drill at their county court complex yesterday. Organizers say these drills have to be as real as possible. We are following several developing stories this morning. A mass shooting at a busy Walmart in Texas leaves multiple people dead and many more injured. We have the latest details. Good Sunday morning, everyone. Thanks for staying with us. I'm Caitlin Francis.
And I'm Ashley Ann. Our top story this morning, a mass shooting in El Paso, Texas at a busy shopping area. The latest numbers show 20 people were killed and dozens more injured.
Take a look. This is the candlelight vigil that was held last night for the victims. People standing together, holding signs saying no more guns with their candles. The shooting happened very close to the U.S.-Mexico border. But this, take a look, was a terrifying scene yesterday as first responders rushed to the packed Walmart where people were busy doing their back-to-school shopping. One local police sergeant says anywhere from 1,000 to 3,000 shoppers plus employees were there when this all happened. And in Dayton, Ohio, another mass shooting has been reported overnight. Police there say the shooting happened just after 1 o'clock this morning in a historic neighborhood known for its entertainment offerings. Police tweeted about the situation, describing the scene as very large, and the Associated Press is now reporting 9 people dead, at least 16 more hurt. They're also reporting that suspect is dead this morning. The mayor is holding a news conference in just a few minutes. We'll be sure to update everyone as we learn more. And this is the 3rd mass shooting in a week across the country. We do have a traffic alert, some things for people to be aware of this week. Take a look. In Bedford County, starting today, a section of Route 1240 will be closed due to a pipe failure near the 400 block of Lake Vista Drive. And in Montgomery County, construction and utility work is starting on Prices Fork Road. That's between Stratford View Drive and Tucker Road. Now, this could cause some delays. Also near Virginia Tech at Southgate Drive, lane and shoulder closures continue this week. So just some things for drivers to be aware of. We have a recall alert this morning. You're going to want to check your pantry for this one. The popular Entenmann's Little Bites are now on that recall list. Bimbo Bakeries issued the recall of the mini chocolate chip cookies due to possible visible blue plastic pieces in the packet, which could be a choking hazard. The products are being removed from store shelves, but if you have them at home, you are advised to return them for a full refund. No of the other Little Bite muffins or other Entenmann's products are affected. And health officials say 14 people in 2 states have been hospitalized for breathing problems possibly linked to vaping. Officials from Illinois and Wisconsin say people hospitalized include teenagers and young adults. 11 of the cases were out of Wisconsin, where the patients were in the hospital for severe respiratory illnesses. Health officials say some of the patients had to go into the ICU to be put on ventilators. We're going straight to continuing coverage this morning. Yesterday saw the 8th deadliest mass shooting in modern U.S. history. A gunman killed at least 20 people at a Walmart in El Paso, Texas. 26 others were injured. And in Dayton, Ohio, another mass shooting has been reported overnight. Police there say the shooting happened just after 1 o'clock this morning in a historic neighborhood known for its entertainment offerings. Police tweeted about the situation, describing the scene as large. The Associated Press is reporting 9 people dead, at least 16 more injured. They're also reporting that suspect is dead. We are expecting a special report from CBS News coming up during our 8 o'clock hour for both the El Paso shootings and the Dayton shootings. This is the 3rd mass shooting in a week across the country. Hurricane Barry hit Louisiana's coast 3 weeks ago, but as it turns out, there was actually one environmental benefit from the storm. Scientists say when Barry churned the waters, it helped to shrink the Gulf of Mexico's dead zone. So a dead zone is an area of the ocean with a low amount of dissolved oxygen. It actually creates an environment that will not support ocean life, but scientists say the existing dead zone remains surprisingly large. And we may remember all of this, the heat wave that we felt over a week ago. We felt it here for sure. Also smashed high temperature records in 5 European countries. It's now over Greenland, accelerating the melting of the island's ice sheet, causing massive ice loss in the Arctic. Unbelievable video that we're seeing there. Thankfully, we're not talking about that kind of extreme heat today, just a little humid.
Hey, it's something we're used to here.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a couple days here in the foreseeable future that we might get some rain. However, it'll move on, and then we'll have a very nice end of the week.
I think we're going to see some nice conditions for the end of the week.
All right, looking forward to that. Thanks, Christian.
You
Every second counts during an emergency. A new law could make it easier for people to get help when they dial 911. Hotels and usually some offices require you to dial a digit to get to an outside line before you can make that call. Well, Carrie's Law will make sure people don't have to do that when they're calling 911. But the law only applies to multi-line phones installed or made after February 2020. The FCC believes they have a simple fix for older phones. The FCC is encouraging anyone with multi-line phones to contact the companies about that issue. The U.S. economy added 164,000 jobs in July. The unemployment rate remained at 3.7%, and the pace of hiring has slowed to an average of 140,000 new jobs per month over the last 3 months. Employment gains were powered by the fast-growing professional and business services and healthcare and social assistance. Okay, mark your calendars. Friday, September 6th, we're making a change to our transmitter signal. So if you are one of our many viewers who received WDBJ7 and WZBJ24 for free over the air using an antenna, you need to make a plan to rescan. Again, mark those calendars, Friday, September 6th. That's when you're going to need to rescan your TV set in order to keep seeing us. This is for antenna viewers only. Cable and satellite viewers, you don't have to worry about anything. You are not affected by this change. However, if you do have that antenna, you want to make sure that you can still see WDBJ7, WZBJ24.
Right.
Rescan September 6th. We'll keep reminding you. All across our region, parents are heading out with lists in hand to get those school supplies. But in one city, it's a different story. Bruce Young has more.